Last time I updated Windows 10, it broke my shit.
Yeah,
Or
same.
Windows 7, sorry.
Oh,
Well, last time I updated
Windows in
Windows 10
general.
too, it broke my shit.
every single time there's an update for Windows 10, something breaks on my system.
Hmm.
Yep.
Every time.
Is it gonna be something about dancing? Working out butts, butt cheek workout.
Void beetles.
Ugh. Ugh. Fucking Beatles.
Oh, I'm ready to go inside and act like
Good. Make a lot of people nervous. Take a number, sweet cheeks.
Oh! Welcome everybody to Beyond Bytes. I am your host Fragpause, and we are joined by the lovely Sarah Bear over there and Hadougan underneath me here. Oh, I did, huh?
It did rhyme.
So good, I don't even know it.
We got skills.
I got mad white people skills. We are joined today by somebody I'm very, very excited to have on the show. She is a Twitch streamer. She is one of my best friends. She is
got
the
a
Starship leader. She has a gun, so really what happened is she threatened me to let her on the show. So here she is. See? See? Right there. It's recorded.
Yeah.
So we're here, episode 4. We are talking about survival games. We are talking about PuBG. We are talking about Fortnite. We're talking about Darwin Project just came out. H1Z1. I don't think any of us really played. I don't know what your guys' background with that is, but I've never played it.
I've seen it.
Not the battle royale part of it.
No. But me and Ash and Sarah are all Fortnite junkies. Like,
Junkie?
You know-
That's kind of a strong term.
it's not a strong term because you're only 8 levels away in the battle pass to level 100. Don't even trip.
Listen, okay? I am sorry. I have way too much time on my hands.
Touche. But we did finally get a duo win after months of trying. Still
It's literally been months. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
still the most stressful situation of my entire life, I'm pretty sure. But your look on your face when I watched the replay on your video was priceless.
was that your first duo win?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep. I've been trying with
You pretty much got it all by yourself. I got 2 kills and then I got downed.
Well,
You pretty much
in all fairness, you knocked the first guy, so that helped me out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have had to 1v2, and let's face it, I wouldn't have won that shit. So,
I feel like duos are kind of like a relationship in real life because there's always the one person that tries just a little bit harder than the other in the group.
sometimes I run away from my teammates. It's a thing.
Well, see, there's a difference between trying harder and being a tryhard.
I'm don't try hard. I'm just really impatient, and I just want to move.
I'm like
But-
sitting there and I'm still looting an area and Frag is like 10
Halfway across
miles.
the
Yeah,
fucking
she's
map.
like halfway across the map and I'm just like, where's my teammate? And then I get 2v1 and then I die and then Frag's just like, well, sorry, I'm too
Yep.
slow.
Sarah knows too. She knows the struggle.
Oh, we all know.
Sarah's my other duo's partner. Sorry.
I'm so mad at you for getting that win. I'm like, fuck you guys. I don't get to win.
Yeah. So, one of the interesting things is I was reading an article actually, and so in February alone, Fortnite made $126 million. PuBG made $103 million. One of the things I was thinking about is PuBG costs money to buy. So PuBG, that 103 is all the in-game content and buying the game. So for there to still be a $23 million difference for the month versus a free-to-play game, I think says a lot. And I don't know if maybe people would spend more money on PuBG if they didn't actually have to fork the money out for the game. I don't know if it would be more popular if it was free-to-play with Fortnite. But PUBG's on the decline, and Fortnite is just wailing away.
It's
from
the biggest
everybody.
game.
It is the biggest game, and the sad part is because it's free to play, all this money is from just buying skins and shit.
And cosmetic shit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I totally think like the free to play aspect definitely brought Fortnite above PuBG. I think that's one of the biggest things that literally brought it so far above PuBG.
I agree, and everybody's so addicted to, I think, and this may be the Vegas in me talking, but addicted to, it's almost like survival gambling, because you're like, okay, what's going to be here when I land? Okay, maybe I can win this game. And people get so addicted to the possibility of winning that's why they keep playing. And it's almost like just a separate addiction, only in gaming form.
There was actually an article about that with EA, how there's a couple of countries that are considering loot boxes gambling now, and they're actually banning it. And EA has to be really cautious about how they approach their loot box system now, because they do exploit it as if it is gambling. And if that trend catches on from other countries over to the US, EA is going to be losing a lot of money.
Good.
Yeah.
I hate
That's
EA.
another thing is the person that was going over the article was like, good, I hope this gives EA a reality check on their crap, so they stop trying to exploit gamers with their cheap little mechanics on things just to get money really fast with barely anything coming back from it.
That's like literally EA sells unfinished games, and then like Sims, for example, like they give you a game, but then they're just like, okay, to get like fucking all this different functionality that's really cool that should already be included in the game, you're gonna have to pay like $100.
Yeah, they literally remove part of the game to sell it back to you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's bullshit. I disagree with it. Hot Dog's angry at something. Surprise. That's kind of my dynamic, is you guys put me in situations where I'm gonna get pissed.
Frag good cop, hot dog bad cop.
It pretty much is. Like, literally every topic is like, okay, the three of us are talking something happy. Hot Dog, what's your opinion? God damn it!
This and this and this are all wrong.
Yeah.
At least there's
my
no
fault
loot
that they are.
boxes in Fortnite, so I'm still happy.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like with PUBG, you don't know what the hell you're gonna get in all these boxes that you pay for, like in-game money for, like. And then with Fortnite, it's literally just like they have all of the skins, all of the items right there, and then you can just be like, okay, I want this, and then you just buy the V-Bucks, and you know exactly what you're gonna get.
Yep.
Well,
It does make it
Same,
better.
same thing with like
I don't
Overwatch.
think Fortnite has enough stuff. They would have to release a lot more cosmetic stuff for loot boxes to even be worth getting, because
I
Right.
think people would freak the fuck out if they all of a sudden were like, we're gonna take all this stuff that you could have bought, put it in a loot box, now you might get it. Everyone would be like, no, I
That might be another reason why they're able to be profitable on something, because people are not taking a risk on it. It's just they want it. It's that amount of money. There
well,
you go.
yeah, because PUBG's got those.
Like the little loot box things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think Fortnite's probably the only one that actually you directly buy
Right.
what it is you want.
Overwatch.
Which is good though, because like with Overwatch, when I'm playing it, I'm just like, okay, I want to get this skin. Let's fucking hope I don't get all grays, you know? Like, it's
But
just
even
like a
that,
gamble.
like you can buy the coins to get that stuff if you really want to. Not all of it, but some of the stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of the skins you can't though, right?
Yeah, there's
Some are
because they
locked.
have the normal gold coins, and then they have those other ones. I don't even know what the hell they're called. But you
Oh, the ones for the Overwatch League?
The tokens.
there's those ones, and there's another one like a blue coin or something.
It's the Overwatch tokens.
Mhm.
But then they also have the purple ones that you get from playing comp, where you can
Mhm.
unlock the gold weapons. But
Yeah.
other than that, they have
Yeah,
the
like competitive
coins.
points.
But even if people buy coins, I wouldn't want to still put that kind of money into it, because I don't know. I put the money into Fortnite for it, but I won't put any money into Overwatch for it.
Hypocrite.
Because you could just play
just-
games and get boxes.
I just
so-
wear my fuel skins, so I really don't care anyway. I just wear my Dallas skins. I can't talk about Dallas right now because it broke my heart anyway last night. So, goddamn. Houston.
Yo, I'm like all about the Shanghai Dragons though. Like Gegri, like oh my god.
first female.
She is
in Overwatch
amazing.
League.
I cannot. She's amazing.
Yeah, she played really well last night. So,
Mm.
yeah. So what? Because I know, Hot Dog. I believe you prefer PUBG over Fortnite. Kind of.
If he had to choose one.
Yeah, if I put a gun to your head and pick one, you'd say PUBG, I would guess.
Probably.
Which might happen if you move to Vegas and live in my garage. I'm not saying these things won't happen, by the way.
It's called a carriage house.
Whatever. It's called a hot dog jazz room, something. I don't know. I still want that to be an emote. So, but what is it that draws people to these games? Is it the fact that there's the chance of winning? Is it the cosmetic stuff? Is it just because it's something that's fun to play with friends? Like, me, I'm addicted to winning stuff. Like, I never used to be competitive, and then once I started playing competitive Call of Duty, I literally never want to play anything that's not competitive. Like in Overwatch, I hate playing quick play half the time. I want to play either random heroes or comp. That's it. If Fortnite had a comp thing I could do, I would only play that. I don't want to do anything other than competitive play.
Maybe. I'm sure they'll roll it out someday, but they're able to do some esports stuff without having it.
I know they have like professional Fortnite playing, but I'm kind of surprised that they don't have like regular competitive tiers and stuff.
Eventually, the game is still a baby.
Yeah, if they feel as though it'll make money or get like super popular, I'm sure they'll make it.
I mean, every Friday, like on Twitch, they have the Fortnite Friday thing where all of these professional players and like top streamers of Fortnite, they go in and they do like I think it's like 2v2. They try to see who can get like the most, like a duo and a duo.
Yeah,
they both drop. It's
I don't
with a
like
bunch of
the
different
setup
people.
of that one, but
yeah, it's basically based on who gets the most kills. Like if you don't get the most kills, like I'm pretty sure.
No,
I think that's how I've never actually gotten the opportunity to watch it because I'm always doing stuff when it's on. But I think that's how it works.
Yeah, I never really understood that one. Why they have to be on the same squad and play in the same match?
Yeah.
Like, why can't they just each play a match and then report their kills or something?
Well, Call of Duty does that on game battles. They just go do the match and then they go to the website or whatever and they report whatever the hell went on. So
yeah,
but they do. I don't know when it is, but they have an event coming up where it's Fortnite players are doing duos with low-key celebrities. I've never heard of any of these people, by the way.
Oh, is it Roseanne in it? And she's like,
wait,
in
what?
the hot seat right now? I thought Roseanne was on the list of people.
I would be amazed with how much negative.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was announced before that whole thing happened, but
I do not want to watch Roseanne play Fortnite.
I really don't know if she's still on the list or not. She might.
I doubt
it would be amusing for the first 2 minutes, and then it would just be a disaster from there.
But yeah, it's all those low key celebrities that play things like Celebrity Mole and Celebrity Big Brother and stuff because they don't.
Okay,
people are still talking about Drake's playing.
Oh, with Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are still talking about that.
I'm so jealous that he can make a living off playing Fortnite.
Dude, I am just the most.
It's way more than a living.
That is definitely.
That man makes over $500,000 every month.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Okay, so this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Ninja with Marshmello, the DJ, Myth with Paul George, Pokemon, and Designer. I don't know who the hell that is. Markiplier with Joel McHale and Gotaga with Demetrius Johnson. Oh, I think that guy's like a wrestler. I don't fucking remember. But yeah, that's the pro. What is this even going on? The pro. Oh, is it E3?
It might be.
I could see it as an E3 gimmick.
But it's all celebrities that don't have anything else going on, so they have free time to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is.
But you think about it, it's like both of them riding off of each other's fame at the moment, because you got the celebrities that are going to be breaking into the social media, and then you have the social media that's going to be breaking into the sort of Hollywood side of things, too.
I feel like people are going to know the Twitch streamers that are playing more than the celebrities that are playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I recognize half the list of the Twitch streamers.
See, and I wouldn't, because I usually kind of just stick to my round of things.
Oh, they announced more too. It's actually on Fortnite's Twitter.
Twitter is live.
So.
Yeah. So what? I'll start with you, BR. Because see, Sarah didn't play this game at first. At first,
I
when I
didn't
was
play it because I hated PUBG so much.
yes. So, one, what made you give it a chance? That's probably
You
yeah.
bitched a lot.
I did.
I
am very persistent.
You're like,
Persistent is one
if
way.
someone would play games with me. Ooh. So I eventually tried it.
We don't play Overwatch anymore, so
I haven't been home for like 2 weeks.
well, stop having a life or something.
Like
God.
going places. I don't do that all the time, Fat. Let me have it.
No.
You're not
So-
allowed to leave me.
After I tried it, I think the challenges are what made it different for me than PUBG. So it gave me something that I wanted to work towards, like these little gifts that you get for completing challenges. And it's something that you didn't have to spend money on really after you bought the battle pass, which is like nothing. It was you working towards your own goal. I think that people like these games because you already mentioned it's like your chance for glory. Every match there's a chance that you could be like, oh, I did this amazing thing, and it's like it's fun to think about it even if you just die every time.
Like frag.
Well, it's the risk and reward thing. So
Yeah,
Excuse me, who got the duo win? Meh.
it's
Out of how
popular
many
to
times you've played?
stream. It's really popular to stream. It's really easy to watch. Like even if you didn't ever play the game, you can know what's going on. The matches are really fast. It's not like MOBAs. You have to sit down for like 45 minutes sometimes for each match.
Oh God.
Literally just gonna like
Smite
League of
games.
Legends. I used to play that like crazy,
Yeah, me too.
dude. But the matches, like you have to go into champion select. Then if you're like doing like you have to do like the draft pick if you're going into that. Oh my God! And then it's like you have to.
It's a real commitment. And
Yeah, and then Fortnite, all you have to do, you just go into the lobby and you're in the game. Like it's no.
That's
source
what I
of
hated about
bans or anything.
Smite, because Smite games are hella long too, and I was like, it's 15-20 minutes in, and we're only maybe halfway through the game. I'm ready to be done.
It is. They're really long. So I think that's, I don't know, it's just easy to kind of suck you into the game. You don't have to keep putting money into it if you don't want to. People are buying these skins just because they want to.
Yep.
It's not saying you have to.
I think we're all guilty of doing that, maybe with the
I mean, I buy
exception
skins
of
in League.
Correct.
Excuse me? I feel insulted. I've never bought a skin in my life.
I have not either.
No, I
I
said with the exception of
legitimately
you,
have.
hot dog. I said with the exception of you because I know you have it, but the rest of us have.
Yeah.
The rest of us
God,
have.
I'm the black sheep once again. What a surprise.
But
Why am I part of this group? I don't fit in.
I forced you to be here for the last
That
3
is true.
years.
We go over this like every day. It's
Mhm.
like, why am I still here? Because you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, I told him the only way he's ever leaving this group is in a body bag.
That is
And I've
Damn.
actually
messed up, dude.
I've considered it.
Ooh.
That's
He knows
double
he's
messed
stuck
up.
for life.
You guys are upping the ante on your own bullshit.
I will call you on your shit.
Just wait, I live in the desert. I know where to bury things.
Oh my God.
I've watched movies about desert.
Now we have witnesses.
Well-
Something happens.
Frag, you can't upload this video because if you kill if anything happens to Hot Dog after this video gets uploaded,
If anything happens to Hot Dog, sounds like I'm gonna be plotting something out.
oh my
If all of
God.
a sudden Hot Dog stops streaming on the channel, don't be alarmed. He's just in pieces out in the desert outside Reno
What
somewhere.
the fuck?
Better get a life insurance policy. Stay.
You can get life insurance, but make sure I'm the beneficiary because I want to benefit off me killing you. So I can be
You're in a
on one
different
of those
state, it's not
Netflix
legal.
shows. I know.
This is like with sidetracked. Like,
Oh, this
like-
is every time.
Every time.
So you went over yours. Ash, what is your opinion? What
Did you have
makes
any more though?
play?
Because we like cut you
Yeah.
off.
What makes
No.
you guys
No.
And what draws it for you? Because you almost play more than I do now.
Well, I mean, I was really addicted to PUBG. Like, I don't know how I got addicted to PUBG. I think I just like a lot of streamers that I watched started playing it, and then I'm just like, I don't like shooters, but this kind of looks fun. Eventually, I bought it, and then that got full of hackers, and then I was just like, apparently Fortnite's kind of like PUBG. It's a battle royale kind of deal, and I was just like, okay, let me try this. I didn't like it at first at all, dude, because like the building shit, like I was just like,
I still can't.
This ruins this entire game for me.
I make you girls build, and then I shoot people around your building.
Yeah, but now that I've gotten the hang of it, like I'm so obsessed with like gathering materials and building and everything like that, and it's addicting. And what was the question you asked earlier about like what keeps you playing it, I guess?
Yeah, what keeps people keep people addicted to it. Because, like, you don't get anything out of winning other than a notch under the win column and, like, a glider. Like, there's literally nothing else that you gain from it. Mm-hmm. But, when we got that duo win, and then, like, when me and Sarah and James got Arthur win, like, that rush of adrenaline that you get when win and you see Victory Royale.
Dude, like, I get... Like, when I see that I'm, like, top 5 and I have, like, good weapons and a good position and, like, I start shit. Like, I can't help my heart and, like, my hands are just, like, shaking and then I, like, can't aim. But, I don't know. For me, it's just kind of, like, I like the whole, like, you play a match, then even if you lose, you still feel like you did something because you tear up on the battle pass or you get V-Bucks or whatever, you know, it's just, or you level up regularly. I don't know. I just think that's what keeps me playing. Even if I lose, like I'm just like, I want to play another match. I want to see how this plays out because there's like endless possibilities with every single match. Like you don't. Yeah. No matter like it should get boring, you know, just like playing the same map, the same shit over and over, but it doesn't because there's so many possibilities within each match.
Which, oddly enough, I got bored with PUBG. I don't know how that happened. I think I just like Fortnite better because it tunes into my cartoony, childish side.
Yeah. I went from PUBG and then to Overwatch and then now to Fortnite. Like, but I just don't know. Like, I don't have the patience to sit there and play PUBG anymore. Because it's just
the
games
are really long.
You have the chance of like running into a hacker. Like, I don't know how much they've fixed it at this point, but I know there's like desync and all that shit. So like, I
definitely still issues.
Yeah, because there was like a dude in a house. Me and Nycro were playing the one time. There was a dude in a house. We were outside of the house. I don't remember what the area is. It's like the water area, the water town.
The water town, yeah.
And he was like in a house, and then all of a sudden we started getting shot at. And we didn't know where, you know. And it was like, we watched the replay. This guy was inside of a house shooting through the wall at us, and then he killed us. We didn't even touch him. Then somehow he like just jumped right out on top of the roof somehow. I don't know. It was
that's insane.
And then I was just like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna try Fortnite a little more just to see if that's something that I will enjoy. And I really do. Like, that game is just so good.
I think I like the fact that it's quick. Like, the games are like so fast compared to PUBG. PUBG, I could sit and like lay down in a haystack for 20 minutes and literally nothing will happen because I'll still be in the circle. But I think it's interesting. So,
and plus you have like the blitz mode too.
Mm-hmm. The blitz mode is crazy, but it's fun. One of the things that Fortnite and PUBG both have dived into that's made them a lot of money is now they have mobile apps for each. Now, I find it interesting that I can't play PUBG for shit on PC, but my very first 2 times I ever played PUBG on mobile, I won both of them. Mm-hmm. Fortnite, can't play Fortnite on my phone for shit, but I'm fine on PC.
Yeah.
Fortnite is really hard on phone. I haven't tried PUBG on phone, but
PUBG is so easy on mobile.
So like awkward moving around.
I have Android, so unfortunately I cannot play Fortnite on mobile. But I had the same thing, Frank. I had such a hard time. I don't know if I've ever gotten a solo win in PUBG. Maybe one 1 or 2.
I have 1 on the PC.
But like literally, I played like 3 matches. My second or third match, I won. I got a chicken dinner. I don't even know how, dude. Like I didn't do anything.
Well, all of
They
my
only play
wins
against
anywhere
mobile?
of me doing nothing.
I was just gonna say, I've noticed that a lot of the wins have been from people that kind of just hide until the last minute.
Mm. Well, there's that too with battle royale games. Some people have the strategy of just like gathering weapons, then just hiding out in a house. Which I mean,
it works.
Right, it does, especially when you're doing solos.
Well, that's where I do it. I've had plenty of times where it's like top 3 and the 2 other players, I'll be in like a shack. The 2 other players will be fighting it out, and as soon as one of them dies, then I'll come out and do the fight.
And
right.
finish them off.
No, I lose most of the time anyway, but I only have 2 solo wins, so.
Yeah.
But sometimes it works. But at least it gets me top 2.
Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. All right, so let's do the black sheep opinion of the group.
All right, so what was the question that you were pretty much asking?
This is nice though. We have like the people who are very much into Fortnite, and then we have the person that's kind of like.
That's what I love hot dog.
It's
his
every
opinion
content,
is
yeah.
the opposite of ours. You need that though. There are plenty of people that share the same viewpoints as him,
Yeah.
so it's good that it's
I feel
represented.
like I'm being singled out for a purpose.
You're singled out of
to
love.
amuse you.
I find it amusing. There's still nothing that gave me life than that esports debate.
It was interesting, and I still have some.
I still think we're all still a little heated over it.
Yeah, I'm still a little sour from that because there were some points I didn't get to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like, what keeps people coming back to it?
What keeps people like, and what doesn't appeal to you? Because you don't play it that often unless I like have to pull you by your ears and drag you. So.
Well, there's the thing right there. Like, what keeps me coming back to it is the fact that I like playing games with my friends. All my friends are now playing this. So if I want to play a game with my friend, I kind of have to play it. I don't really have a choice. That or I'm playing Skyrim or something. So multiplayer, everybody's over there. So if you want to play multiplayer, that's where you go. What don't I like about it? I can't really say what I don't like about it. I will say that I tend to gravitate a little bit more towards like the arena style kind of games. Like as opposed to the open world survival type, I kind of get more into like Overwatch, Unreal. Years ago, I used to play Team Fortress 2. My personal opinion with TF2 is once it went free to play, it kind of went downhill a bit.
A lot of people said that because now 6-year-olds are out there playing.
Because we got used to the dynamic of what the game was, and then once they took away that barrier of entry, everybody flooded in, and it just changed the way that people play. One of the things that still grinds my gears about that is if you go into what they call payload maps, where it's basically they have ones where both teams are trying to push a cart to an endpoint, and then there's another one kind of like with Overwatch where one team pushes while the other team tries to defend. But there's one map in particular called High Tower that just stands out the most because it's the one that I see the most. It used to be when you went into the game, that's what you would do. You'd have the objective of trying to get the cart to the objective point. Nowadays, if you go into that map and you try to complete an objective, people get pissed at you. They're like, why are you doing it? That's not how you play the game. Apparently, the way to play the game now is you go into a map and you just run around and shoot each other endlessly until you just don't feel like playing anymore. So people will be in that same map for 4 hours straight, just running around, just shooting each other. And if you try to actually play the game, you're playing it wrong now.
I feel like that's my Overwatch game sometimes because people have a bad habit of not wanting to be on the payload.
Well, it's not just that. Like, to me, that's just genuine distraction. Like, people just get obsessed with the kill to, well, yeah, all right, I guess that kind of falls under that. But, like, people get obsessed with the kill and kind of lose track of what's going on. But over here, it's like, if you try to play the game right, you get a whole friggin' pitchfork mob after you. It's like, play the game the way everybody else. If you're gonna mess up the game mechanics, start your own server and play it your own way. Don't mess up the stock servers. People want to play the game the way it's meant to play it. Be played. Some of us do. Sorry, some of us.
I would prefer to do it. And a prime example for that is a couple of weeks ago, my team, Dallas, was actually against Houston, and they were on Junkertown. And Dallas was almost at the first point, and instead of staying on the point to get the first niche, they went and chased kills instead, and they ended up not capturing a single point on that map, and they lost the map.
C9!
Yeah. That's what everybody was saying, too, and I was like, no, Dallas, or Houston wasn't on the payload at all. All they had to do was just get on it, and they would have gotten that first point, but instead they went and chased kills, and they ended up losing the map. So I'm heavily objective. I will drop back from kills if I have to stay on that payload. I will Lucio bounce all over it.
Because if you're playing an objective-based map, that's what my focus is going to be on, the objective. Because I'm a very objective-driven person. Like when I play like MMOs and stuff, if I don't have a reason to be doing what I'm doing, I lose interest. But that was kind of sidetracked. I definitely sidetracked from what I was originally talking about. But I like the arena style games a little bit more because it's just instant in the game. Like when I play a game, I want to just start having fun right away. I don't want to have to build up to maybe having fun, and that's another reason why I have some trouble with like MMOs and stuff. I
feel like Quake was like that too. Like Quake 3 Arena was like one of my favorite things ever to play.
Yeah, because you just jump right in. That's me with Unreal Tournament. I loved Unreal Tournament. It's sad that it kind of just faded out a bit. It's still around, just not as popular as it used to be. But those kind of games, like I like those better as opposed to the dynamic of the survival. I don't even know what to call them, the battle royale survival type games, because you're spending like 2/3 of the match building up all of your skills and your stats and your weapons and stuff. To me, it's kind of like, and then somebody just runs up and blasts you with just like a 2-second shotgun hit. To me, that's like spending 3 weeks building a house out of cards, and some asshole just runs by and flicks the bottom card and it just tumbles. That's kind of what it feels like to me playing those kind of games. You spend so much time building up and then boom, it's just gone. Yeah. You got nothing for that 20 minutes that you just spent. Versus arena shooters, you're just thrown right into the action. It's just instant. All right, here's your gun, just go. And you're just there having fun the whole time. You die, you just load right back in. Boom, right back in the action. There's no rise and fall of preparation and losing everything. I mean, maybe you'll have to run around and pick up an armor bonus again or something. Oh, well. It's just constant stimuli and just nonstop fun to me. Even if you're getting pissed off, I'm still having fun.
Oh, I get pissed off at Overwatch.
Well, and I get what you mean there, because there was actually a couple games that Ashe and I was playing, and we built up a lot of resources, and we had like 4 med kits. And and we ran into this other team, and we didn't even have a chance to use the med kits. We died, and so all of that work that we used looting and getting resources was for nothing because we ended up dying and having to restart. So I do understand that. That's
not fun to me. I don't get joy out of spending that much time building up to something to just have it ripped out from under my feet. If I'm going to build up to something, I want to see the benefits of it. I need that. Me personally, just with the type of mentality that I have, like if I'm doing something, I need to know that I'm getting something back from it. If I'm not going to keep doing it, because to me, it's just wasting my time.
For me, I don't know. I really like looting for some reason. That's like one of my favorite parts, just looting and like gathering materials and like no matter if you die, like for me it's okay because like if I had really good materials, I don't know, like I used them as well as I could.
You didn't get to use them.
I love gathering materials all stuff.
I like gathering too, like like Minecraft or something. I don't play Minecraft that much, but like with Minecraft, you're looting all the time, but you're looting to benefit what you're trying to do. MMOs, you're grinding and looting to build up your character that you're going to have for a while. You're going to be able to adventure with it and have fun with it. If you're building up resources just to have it ripped out from you, I
build resources so I can give them to Sarah and Ash.
That's kind of me playing PUBG.
I do. I drop my resources. I'm like, you have wood? I'll give you all I got. Here you go.
Yeah,
I do that too.
Frag's just like the Oprah of wood, and you get wood, and you get wood.
But I kind of see myself as like the friendly assistant when I play those types of games. I don't expect to excel at Fortnite or PUBG or what have you. I jump into it going, okay, I got these resources. I'm going to help my teammates spot enemies because I know that they snipe better than I do. So I'll be like, oh, hey, I see that there was some movement over on that hill. The person with the sniper that's been playing the game for months on end, okay, they pick them off. Great. As a team effort, I helped. Yay. And yeah, PUBG. I almost said PubNight.
Wow.
Versus Fortnite.
Somebody capitalize on that. Somebody make a pub night. Developers.
Which I have a game that I want to mention that was mentioned to me earlier. I will mention it in a second, but yeah, that like PUBG. Yeah, I kind of like the style of PUBG a little bit better than I do Fortnite. Just personal taste. The thing that when you were asking me which one I would pick between the two, I am kind of inclined to say PUBG, but as Ash was mentioning, the hackers and the desynchronization with the servers, the lag, which is a result of that, that just pulls away from the value of the game to me. I don't mind people modifying stuff, but modify it on your own space. Don't modify it on everybody else's space and then act like you're that much better than everybody else because you manipulated the game to do something that it wasn't supposed to be doing, so you have an unfair advantage. And the people that are getting cocky about getting wins when they didn't earn it, I don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh, you're good at writing a script or buying a script for like a game. You know, that's literally all you're good at.
I would say like 95% of the time is people found or bought an exploit. They didn't make it.
Yeah, right.
But that was kind of another point that I had was I would love to see these types of games have it so you can put private servers on, like you can with Ark and Team Fortress and stuff like that. If you could have private servers or personal servers, whatever you want to call them, so you could play with people that you know and trust, or your friends at least, that would, to me, would make it so much better because that would be far less likely to have that negative impact of people that are exploiting things or people that are maybe too good to be playing in the tier that they're in. But like Team Fortress and like a lot of the Valve multiplayer games, they have this section when you load up a game where you can search for specific servers and you can use the company provided ones, or you can look in the ones that other people have put up that they've opened up for other people to play, and then you can have modified parts of the game where if you want to have certain exploits or aspects of the game like rocket launchers only or whatever, you can have that instead of ruining everybody else's fun with what they were doing. Yeah. I realized that isn't super practical, especially when you only have like one or two maps and no custom configurations for the type of gameplay. So that would definitely be something that would probably need to be implemented before we would start to see like server rotations and stuff to the degree that I'm looking at. Because I'm seeing it very much from a standpoint of the way that Valve does it, like again with like Team Fortress and Counter-Strike and whatnot, where they have several maps that it rotates between, and then they also have game type configurations where you can put certain aspects on things like headshots only, rocket launchers only, certain limits on number of kills till the match is over, just certain stipulations to play the game under. But I would love to see a way that you could kind of fine-tune the game to your experience expectations. That would make it a little bit more entertaining to me.
Fair enough. Fair enough point. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it up for this episode. What are we owing?
Lord Kane mentioned that in our Discord chat, that Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, and it's it's a game that it's kind of parody. I can't even say kind of. It's pretty much a parody of these types of games that we're talking about right now, and it looks hilarious and really, really fun. And I definitely plan on checking it out. Right now, it's free. I don't know for how long, but it is on Steam. But it's called Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, and it's very just goofy and looks like a shit ton of fun. And I did download it.
Well, since we do have the link in the description of the video, I will put the link in the description.
Okay.
So if anybody does want to look at it and they're not in our Discord, you can go ahead and click the link, as well as, of course, all of our social media info. Ashe's social media info will all be in the description. Couple things to end the show that I do want to mention. Links will be in the description, and if you guys haven't followed our social media, please do. We just released Pride shirts because June is Pride Month. So we just released Pride shirts. We have them in black, we have them in white. If you haven't gotten it, go pick it up. For this month only, all the profit will be going directly to GLAAD. Directly to them. Now the cent goes to us for this month, and then after that, it'll go back to normal. These shirts will always be available.
What is GLAAD for those who don't know?
GLAAD,
I do know what it is, but
GLAAD stands for Gay and Lesbian Advocates and Defenders. So GLAAD is almost kind of like the Human Rights Campaign, almost. So, it's just, for equality fighting and setting up like youth centers and stuff for, unfortunately, younger teens or anybody that, gets disowned or something happens when they come out, just so they have a support system and things like that. So they're a really great organization, and I fangirled for a minute because when I tagged them on Twitter about this, they liked the post and they actually responded to us on Twitter. So I had a moment. So I was really excited. Yeah. So if you guys haven't picked up the shirt, go do that. Like I said, all the proceeds will go directly to them for this month in honor of Pride Month. There will also be a little bit of revamping for our Twitch channel. If you guys don't follow that, links for that will also be in there. And also make sure you go follow Ashe.
Yes, please do.
Please do. I just hit my 8-month sub for her today, so I'm excited.
Oh my god.
Yep. So there will be some revamping of our intro, of our overlay. There will be a little bit of the revamp as far as the structure of this show, which we will discuss over the weekend. There is a potential, once I get an answer, of us doing another side show that's dedicated directly to the Overwatch League. We'll see how that plays out. So there's a lot of really awesome things that are kind of going on behind the scenes that we haven't been fully public about that you guys won't know until I decide to release it. So,
and I'll be in the background of everything yelling, "God damn it!"
Yeah, Hot Dog will be flipping tables all over. Yep. So it's exciting. But I want to thank Ashe for being on the show.
No problem.
Ashe is amazing. We will be doing E3 coverage, so it will probably be the 4 of us again. Be doing some awesome E3 coverage. I'm really, really excited about E3.
I'm anxious to see what they come out with. There have been some hints to very interesting things that I am definitely curious about.
Yeah, so I'm excited. So we will announce on our social medias when we're doing that show. It will be a separate from the actual podcast itself. It will be a separate entity on its own. So I will announce when we're filming that and when it will be released. And all that good stuff. No, not E3 doesn't even happen. Am I supposed to do it tomorrow?
But I'm excited. I want it now.
I need you to calm your tits out that.
Never.
Never. But yes, I do want to thank Ashe. I'm excited to have her on here. I'm excited for her to do the E3 coverage with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes. So like I said, all the links will be in the description. The shirt, the games, all our social media, everything you guys need to know. I will be down there, so make sure you click every single one of them. And if you don't, what are you doing with your life? Yep, that's where we're going to wrap it up. We're going to be filming, not this weekend, but next weekend. Like I said, the structure will be a little bit different, so make sure you guys tune in for that to kind of see what we're going to do.
Toes, and it's okay.
Yes. I love to keep people on their toes because I constantly get bored all the time.
You definitely keep me guessing.
I do.
There's no doubt about that.
Best boss ever. So we will see you guys in a week, and it will be very awesome, and we may even start doing shows every week depending on how much these other two hate me for potentially making that decision. But we'll see how it goes. Trial and error. So thank you. Make sure you click all the links, and we will see you in a week from now. Shabbai.